What's up, everyone? Hello, everyone. Whatever. I don't know what to say at the beginning of this, but I just wanted to talk about what has been going on with Sniperwolf and Jacksfilms. And this is not going to be a long video. This is just going to be a get my thoughts out there and see what everyone else has to say. So right after this first happened, you saw a lot of people trying to say that Jacksfilms is overreacting. Sniperwolf is just like, oh, she's a tiny little woman with big boobs and a huge ass. Like, what are you so afraid of? Da 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 da. Dude, if a woman like that follows you home, especially considering she has an arrest record, and she seems fucking crazy from anyone who's ever heard any of the news, like her accusing other women of stealing gameplay content, even though that's literally what she was doing. She's got a long history of controversy. So anyone saying that Jacksfilms shouldn't have been afraid of her showing up at his house, you're fucking stupid. She's crazy. Anyone that has seen anything of hers, she's fucking crazy. Here's the reason YouTube didn't ban her. She makes a lot of fucking money. A lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Like, you probably don't even understand. Like, what do you think 12-year-olds are doing all day? They are watching YouTube over and over and over and over again. So, whenever her audience, which is probably mostly kids under the age of 12, they rewatch her videos over and over and over and over again. Therefore, she makes YouTube's millions and millions and millions of dollars. So, there's no way that they're going to ban her from the platform, especially considering she also brings in a huge younger female demographic. And YouTube doesn't want to get rid of that. But Jacksfilms, an OG YouTuber who I believe started his channel in something like 2006, like, he is an OG. Like, a lot of the people who have YouTube careers now, you should really thank people like Jacksfilms, like companies like Rooster Teeth. You should also thank people like PewDiePie. You should thank people like Shane Dawson, despite all of the controversy around him, because without a lot of these people, you would not have a career. But that's a secondary point. I just don't know what YouTube was thinking, basically trying to blame both sides like they tried to do. They really tried to blame both sides. They tried to make it seem like it was Jacksfilms' fault for making those videos. But what is worse, making videos criticizing anyone who says he was stealing her content, you're wrong. He was using her content to make a point while he was criticizing her, making fun of her. She was not crediting any of these creators. She was making millions of dollars off of these independent creators' backs, and she was not giving them any sort of attention. So no, anyone who says that Jacksfilms is in the wrong, you're never going to win me over. Jacksfilms was 100% right, and he did the right thing. He used his criticism to make videos, to make comedy, to make content. He did exactly what you should be doing under the old concept of YouTube, which was broadcast yourself. This is the reason YouTube will die, because by siding with Sniperwolf instead of Jacksfilms, you've made it very clear that there are certain creators that get special treatment from you. Therefore, to smaller content creators, especially, people don't realize that there are a lot of smaller content creators, content companies that upload full documentaries, 90-minute to 2-hour documentaries or videos onto YouTube. But whenever you are literally siding with someone else, it makes a lot of smaller independent content creators go, well, why would I want to work with your company whenever I know if this type of situation comes up, you are very clearly going to side against me. You are very clearly not going to be on my side. So why would I want to make content on your platform whenever this could possibly happen to me? And it's the thing, we've seen this happen over and over and over again, where YouTube will protect content creators that are doing bad things. Everyone will say, give me an example. All right, Onision. Do I need to go on? For people who don't know who Onision is, he's the guy who made the stupid video, the I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana, that stupid fucking video. He's the guy who made that video, who also tried to sleep with underage fans. And whenever a content creator under the name of Repsion tried to out him for doing that, YouTube sided with Onision. So this is not the first time this has happened. You can go back and you can see multiple times that this has happened. And whenever this becomes a pattern, it takes a lot of smaller content creators and has them thinking, why on earth would I make any content for you? Why? Why? Because I know if it comes down to me or this other content creator that makes you way more money, you are going to side with them, even though they blatantly broke the rules. And for anyone trying to make the argument, oh, well, doxing isn't illegal, it doesn't matter on the legal part of it. It's against YouTube's terms of service. And yes, in that terms of service, as it's been specified by many content creators, they can punish you for things that you do off of YouTube. That is specifically specified in the terms of service. So this is literally YouTube breaking their own rules so they can side with one of their favorite content creators. And anyone who still is on the thing of, oh, well, YouTube doesn't really like Sniperwolf that much. Dude, they tweet out about her all the fucking time. Anyone who says that they do not care about Sniperwolf or this situation, or that people are blowing this situation up bigger than it needs to be, this situation still needs to be talked about. We still need to be talking about this situation because Jacksfilms still got screwed over. Sniperwolf should be permanently banned from YouTube. And if she's not permanently banned from YouTube, then she should have her monetization permanently suspended. You don't get to just dox people. You don't just get to show people where you live in real life, where Jacksfilms lives in real life. You don't just get to do that and then keep living your life as if nothing ever fucking happened. That's not the way this works. And if anyone disagrees with me, please give me a good legitimate reason other than, oh, she's super hot, so why would Jacksfilms be afraid of her? Or any of those other bullshit arguments that I've heard. Like, if you come at me with that, oh, well, she wasn't really doxing him, she didn't show his address. Showing his house is enough for people to figure out where he lives. Every argument that I've seen for Sniperwolf has not been very good. Your arguments are always really bad, and they can easily be disputed by either California law, which, yes, doxing is illegal in California. And yes, I've seen people make the argument, oh, well, it's just like the Streisand effect. She just showed a picture of his house. The Streisand effect was different because that photographer was taking pictures of the California coastline. So Barbara Streisand's house was just in the picture. It wasn't the point of the picture. Sniperwolf's post on Instagram, the point of the picture was to show where Jacksfilms' house was. It was to show you what his house looked like. It was to show you the area around his house. She was very clearly trying to show him, trying to show where he lives. Anyone who tries to make an argument against that, I'm sorry, you're just wrong. If she wasn't trying to show where he lived, then she would have just sat in her car and tried to direct message him or his YouTube manager or something like that. But instead, she went on Instagram to her, 5 million followers and showed his house. YouTube, this is the reason your website is going to die. Not ad blockers, not any of that shit that people want to get too analytical about. It's going to be something simple like this. It's going to be you breaking your own rules so that you don't have to ban one of your favorite creators just because she makes you a ton of money. Hello everyone, and this audio is being recorded at a different time than the audio you just heard because that audio actually went on a bit longer, but I just ended it because it became an incoherent rant after that. But what I do really want is I want to know, especially if you're a smaller content creator, what do you think about the Sniperwolf and Jacksfilm drama that's going on? Like, are you in the same boat as me that you think Sniperwolf is in the wrong? Or are you one of those people that believes Jacksfilm is in the wrong, and if you believe Jacksfilms is in the wrong, you're really going to have to fight to get anyone to change their mind. But I really do actually want to hear from especially content creators, what do you think about this situation? The other thing that this is in here for is to tell you that this is a different microphone than I usually use. This is the older microphone that I used to use because my XLR microphone, actually the adapter died, so I'm going to actually have to replace that. Right now, I'm using my old USB microphone, so if you notice a difference in audio, that's why. But on that note, I guess I'll just end it the way most YouTube videos do. I'll just ask you to please leave a comment or send me a tweet or anything like that. But also, you can like, you can subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you next time I feel like making a video.